emphasised our fairness, respect for everyone, but it's made us really think about how we design our services to include everyone rather than coming from a point of exclusion. So rather than equality and diversity being a problem that has to be solved, it's actually an opportunity to be embraced by the organisation. And then the QED accreditation has really, really helped to cement our thinking on that. It's challenged us, it continues to challenge us, because equality and diversity is a job that's never actually complete. So I'm really, really proud that I work for an organisation that has the accreditation, and I'd really encourage everyone else to give it a go.
The accreditation has led us to develop a new equality and diversity policy. We've improved our data collection methods and analysis, and we're making informed decisions now on how we tailor services. We've run refresher training courses for all our staff and our board, and we're looking to carry out comprehensive equality impact assessments to make sure that our services are fully accessible and that we don't discriminate and that we meet people's needs. I think we are now more responsive as an organisation, we are more consultative as an organisation, and we engage at a better level on equality and diversity with our tenants and our board members and our other stakeholders in the wider community. So this helps inform, shape and the service delivery then going forward.
I suppose with regards to tenants, what it got us doing was, and I think probably for the first time, having a meaningful conversation with our involved tenants about equality and diversity, and what, in a helpful way, what it gave us was a framework for that conversation, so that we could challenge positively and be challenged positively, but in an unthreatening way. So it helped us frame a conversation with our tenants so that it was meaningful, but it didn't overly focus on negative aspects. It just gave us a real way to helpfully have that conversation with our tenants groups. And I suppose out of that, the change that we saw to some of our services was around being more directive to us as an organisation about how we could shape those services to make a difference to individuals as well as specific groups in a way that we hadn't really been focusing on previously.
Me joining an organisation that has the accreditation is a real joy, because it means that I'm sharing that experience with colleagues who are equally as passionate about the topic as myself. And I think the accreditation has really joined people together in the organisation. So one of the things that we've done in the course of having the accreditation is staff have made a film about equality and diversity, and that's presented by a straight white colleague, a male colleague, and it's great because people expect people like me to champion equality and diversity, but actually what we need is for everybody to take it seriously. Diversity and equality is everybody's business. So to have allies across an entire organisation who are all aware of and focused on achieving equality and diversity is, I think, just a real gift. And I think it's also the best opportunity that we have of creating real change, because everybody is embracing the need, the benefits, and the all-round fabulousness of ensuring equality and diversity across your organisation.
Staff, I suppose the work that we did with QED raised the profile of equalities work, and again helped create a positive environment where staff felt able to challenge themselves and their peers and us as an organisation as a whole. It created that opportunity for conversations to take place that hadn't previously taken place. And it raised the profile with us about conversations that we didn't know that we weren't having with people. So in some instances, some of the feedback that we got were from people that were saying, well, I wouldn't have raised this before. And we were like, okay, well, that's new for us. So it got conversations going. And again, it created a positive environment in which we could have those conversations. So it gave us permission to ask those questions, and it gave people permission to be honest about those answers. And then it made us think about why people perhaps weren't as engaged with us in a way that we thought perhaps they were.
I think that the QED award has helped us improve the culture within the organisation, and through the training and working very closely with Taipei, there's been a great team that have supported us through our journey. We've been able to make a real difference within our organisation and the values and the behaviours that we see and how we can share those into the wider community.